I knew that I could throw this tube and get bites and catch me a limit on it every day. That was going to be big. So the first day, I find me a little place where water's coming in on the lake. I go out there, I pull up there, and I have 5 that weigh 17, like right over 18 pounds actually. I call it a 7-pounder, caught a couple really big ones on that tube, right there. Big ones. So I leave not knowing how I'm doing, just leave that area because there's a really good bag. I come in, I'm leading the tournament by 8 pounds. At 18, 10 pounds a second. I'm like, golly, I'm 20 years old, I'm thinking, woo, no more days like that, we'll be all right. So, I call a lot of them on that tube right there. Second day, I go out there, they turn the water off on the pipe that I was fishing. No more water. I'm like, no. I get there, and you get to that spot, as you know you caught them on, wrecked them on last week, and they aren't there, and you're like, dang it. I mean, how many of you have just done that? We've all done that. We've all done that. And it's like, man, I get there, I catch 1 or 2 fish around that area, and it was actually sort of funny. My dad was there. If you watch the show, my dad was sitting on the bank, and I skipped up underneath his dock. Skip underneath there. I'm talking to him, he's talking, and that line jumps, doom, set the hook, and it was a 4-pounder. Anyway, I catch that fish on this tube right here. Catch that fish on that tube right there, and come in with 10 pounds the second day. I'm leading by 9.5 pounds going into the final day, and go out there, catch a limit. Again, multiple fish came on this tube, and win the event. We won $100,000. And so this is why I even bring this up and do it. I don't throw this bait a ton on tour. I do throw it a little bit. It's a great bait. But it has a special place in my heart because part of it, if I wouldn't have this technique, and it made a huge difference for me somewhere, down there across Lake. A huge difference for me. It was a huge ordeal, and it really got my start. Throwing that tube, throwing top water, it was something that was good. But the thing was, it's a very good technique. Like I said, current, when you get around current and a rock, that's what you want to throw this thing. So when I throw it out there, let him go down there. Don't bite it. I know you're going to bite it. I felt that. So I can't drag it, that's why I got to pitch it out here. But, there's no way he's not. He wasn't hooked, he just wasn't letting go. Well, I said, the hook wasn't even, there's no hook. The hook is so far inside the tube, it's like, there's no way he wouldn't let go of it. But one thing, the way I fish this bait, okay, right here, try not to get hung up. Okay, here we go. So I'll cast it out there, and it's more of a drag technique. You're trying to feel those rocks. You drag, and you get on that little hard place, stop him, you maybe shake him a little bit, drag, and pop them out of those rocks, and one, doom, they bite it. That's what happened. Because this bait, they'll bite it on the bottom, but a lot of the fish I've seen, they'll come up there, you'll snap it, you'll get hung up on a rock, you hold it there, they'll bite it, or you pop it over a rock, and doing, that's when they bite. So it's a technique that really catches them. Same setup I have right here. This rod is pretty awesome. This is what I use most of the time. I throw braid because the one thing is the hookup ratio is not as good as that wacky one. It's not as good. You are going to lose some. And when you set the hook on them with the tube, the same way. Where I'm dragging this thing, oh, he's slacking it. That sucker not slacking it. Come on, man. Alright, hold on. Oh, beat him to the sharks. He don't want to let go either. Gosh, I'm sorry guys, I have too much fun messing around with them. I'm sorry, I get sidetracked. That tube's good. I'm getting on my own little world. I'm like, oh, look at the bass. Oh, that's so much fun. That's a pretty good time. I'm not gonna lie, that gets me all excited, man. Every time I get to do this, it's a lot of fun.